I love finding out new things or discovering new things. We actually start with what is the problem. So you have to learn the problem. My name is Rick Middleton and I'm an Emeritus Professor at the University of Newcastle. I'm a researcher in the area of systems and control. This is about the many technological and natural systems where we have things where there's an action of sensing, there's a decision process or a thinking process, and there's an action process. This control was part of what got people to the moon in the late 60s.
We have a liftoff.
And my work has been looking at the theory of how these things work, what can go wrong, how to make the best use of them, primarily from a mathematical viewpoint. That could include things like satellite tracking systems. I've worked more recently on telecommunications, some systems biology work. For example, what's the best way to treat a pathogen like HIV? If you have a few different treatment options, how should you best use those? So we build differential equations where the time derivative of some things depends on past values of those variables. And so we use that as a way of trying to model what we would call the system, the thing we're trying to affect is going to do and how it's going to behave. Another example is telecommunications. Ericsson produces base stations, and they said, we want everyone's phone to be able to work. We don't just want one or two to be able to work. So you've got this really complicated control problem about regulating everything to do with that so that everybody gets a fair share, things operate smoothly. And our work led to several joint patents we had with them. So we've impacted the technology that goes into some of those base stations. I was born in the Newcastle area. It's one of the environments that I think has many of the advantages of a big city, but without being too big. And at Newcastle University, there was this fantastic intellectual environment. Fine to ask questions or to query something. This sort of open-mindedness was something that was really encouraged. Becoming a Fellow of the Academy is a great honour. It also means joining this group of, really esteemed scientists. It's something I guess I also deeply believe in, as well as what I've worked on, which is that, a diversity of views is really important because there is so much in the universe we don't know. There's so much on the earth we don't know. And I just find it really exciting to understand all of those different things just as much as we can.